Hey everyone, welcome back to part 3 of Home, which kind of getting the title now, but the continuation of the horror adventure that we are going through. As always, I'm Kalorgus Citic, but honestly, I'm going to cut the dialogue short today. I kind of want to get started. I'm curious to see how this ends. I'm hoping we can plow through to the ending today. We're back here in the basement. We got a crowbar, and we are apparently murderers extraordinaire because Norman and the wife were supposedly, from my extrapolation, having an affair. Old random house, water tower, murder in the woods. It's been an adventure. Let's break through the wall with the crowbar. The heave. I swung the crowbar at the wall. I smashed a hole large enough to step through. All right, let's roll. No. Stepped through the broken wall. My breath caught in my throat. This was it? Was Rachel down here? Was she okay? Don't. Oh, look! It says look. Last time it looked really weird on the side of the building that I saw. Okay. Don't look. Don't look. We're gonna look. That's the unfortunate side effect of this, but a filthy pile of rags had been dumped in the corner. The stench of them was awful and made my eyes water. I was terrified to even touch the pile to see what lay within, but I knew I had to. I had come this far. After all this searching, after all I had seen, when I looked within the rags, did I finally find my Rachel? Probably. It's gonna suck. Oh no. My hands trembled as I pulled back the layers of cloth. In the center under the dirt and mess was my beloved, my Rachel. Her arms were bruised all over and slashed repeatedly. Her clothes were ripped and torn. And even though through all that sickening blood, it was obvious she had been stabbed to death. The knife I carried all this way suddenly seemed like a poison. What had happened? Rachel, who did this to you? Thought about all I had seen and wondered if it could help me figure out who had done this. And when I couldn't stay there any longer, I stepped away on shaky legs and made my way back upstairs. Reluctantly, exhausted from my journey, I could no longer resist the urge to close my eyes. Whoa! 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 Is this the house? Oh, okay. Not the original house. Just the house here. Maybe I would find use of some of Rachel's travel books and find some place to go. No matter what, I needed to find some kind of escape. Oh, okay. This is the bedroom. Whew. Okay. I was really confused for a minute. A second? Some time? It was the old photo of that other man and his wife. I assumed I found it in that house. I recalled those faded remains I had found deep underneath his house. What had he done there? Well, what did I think? Was this man involved in the whole mess somehow? Did I? I don't think. Oh! I mean, he was involved. That doesn't necessarily mean he did it, but the fact that I was there means, something was going on. Anything in the bathroom? I could really use a shower. Shower. I saw the old-time charm of that cloth for the bathtub. It seemed like cold comfort then. I mean, it makes sense. Wow, this is rough stuff. It was the key card I found in the factory, the one that allowed me to slip through that door. It seemed to me that it was probably Norman's. But if that was true, what was he doing back at the plant? Did I? So, it was just in like the dude's backyard. But it was closed 3 years ago. I think he might have gone back to the factory to maybe confront me, i.e. Protag. Oh, but yeah, let's. Yes. No, not that. Okay, must have been using the old locker room. That's feasible because the letter was there. The laptop had finally run out of power. Okay. I think we're just compiling evidence at this point. Or at least it's very, very circumstantial evidence. Man, guys, this is depressing. My old office safe sat on the floor. Used a digital passcode lock. And I don't bloody know. I leafed through the notebook I had taken from the forest, and it were names that I had written. One sec, guys. I have an idea. Not that idea. Actually, that might work. Excuse me. Sorry. No. Wait, yes? Sorry. Actually. So 6. I'm thinking it might be the number of letters in the name. So no! What were the names? What were the names? Okay, forgive me, I'm gonna look up the names so that I can try out my theory. If it doesn't work, that's okay. But I want to see if my idea is right. Home game horror wiki names. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And come on. Sorry, guys, it's giving me grief. No, it's giving me like buckets of grief. Okay. Dear interwebs, home game horror. And what is it? Where to go? Goodness, I just want to take a look at the blasted. What am I thinking for? I don't know. I give up. Okay, never mind. I'm not looking crap up. Okay, my old office says no. We tried. It's not working. So let's go this way. We're gonna go to the left. TV. From now on, I have no one to get angry with me for stupid things like buying this. Well, that's just sad. Come on. It was the letter I had taken from the post box. Rachel, were you really having an affair with Norman? But why? Did things were that bad? In the letter, Rachel seemed concerned. She almost seemed worried of what Norman might. You know what? We're gonna live with our delusion. Yes. She wanted to end the affair, and that bastard killed her. Alright, we'll roll with the delusion. Clearly seeing Rachel a lot, so we had plenty of time to plan it out. He knew where we lived, obviously. Is that why Rachel looked so scared when I came home that day? What happened to me? Did Norman knock me out or something? I mean, It might have been a murder-suicide. It might have been a double homicide. I don't know. We'll see. Gonna go back down. Not until I'd gone over everything. I need to make sure it was. Okay. All right. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up. Did I check everything? Check the bathroom. Did I check the office? I did. Post-it note. Left running. It's been left running for a long frickin' time, mate. Okay. Okay, just checking the bedroom. Oh, it was my wallet with its contents intact. Or somebody else did. Maybe I was sleepwalking again, or maybe somebody stole it from me. Norman's store, that forest, the water tower. Was I at those places before? I see no reason he would have been. I don't think so. No, there was no way that was me out there. I woke up in the house, remember? It wasn't off in any damn form. That's true. That is true. And between the computer and the like, it seems like this didn't take place too long ago. Maybe that credit card was just, legit non-payment. I wish I remembered those names so I could look up the safe, though. Ah, no, the TV. We did this room already. So we're going to go back downstairs. Shoot. Welcome home. Back into the basement. What happens if the mail sitting... What was that there? Here on the floor. How would Rachel been lying in the basement? Too long. Could just walk out. No. We're gonna go see if we can get him to make peace. Or maybe I'm just, framing myself for the murder by being found with the body, like I'd said. So when he says a warm, safe place and do something about it, does he mean hide the knife? Or does he mean commit suicide? We'll take the knife. I don't want to take the knife, but I've already seen too much. No? I kind of just want to walk out. I don't know if he did it. I don't think... Okay, here's what I think. I think Rachel was having an affair on me with Norman. So, but Rachel wanted to cut it off, and Norman killed her in a fit of rage and drinking. Sometime later, we decided, Norman's done. So I think he is guilty of murder. But I don't think he killed Rachel. At least I want to believe that. So, I don't know. If I left, would it really be over? So, did I leave that house forever? Yeah. This is rough. Living in this town hadn't been easy. The plant had helped in some way to stay grounded. Kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. Guess that was when I had started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. I had MRIs and piles of doctor's reports, but nothing seemed to help, not even drinking. But I swear I had tried to give it up. I know it. The sleepwalking never really went away, though. But I know Rachel had tried. I know she had tried to be there for me, even when everything was falling apart. This night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew it was a final act of a long-standing horror I'd been living. Waking up in that house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. It was obvious to me that the man I had found in that house had something to do with all this. Could he have killed Rachel? It started to seem that there were too many things I had seen to think otherwise. After making out of those tunnels, I thought the sewers might feel safer. I was wrong. Security tape I had watched had showed someone being attacked by what? 2 people! I forgot that! What if it was him and Norman? Or Rachel? What if she's a murderer? With Rachel gone, the implications of what happened that night were starting to gnaw at me. Someone had clearly taken my wallet. It wasn't me in those woods or at Norman's. Who could have done so, and why drop my things all over the place? Was someone trying to incriminate me? Probably. Let's be honest. Those poor girls found in those terrible woods, half hidden in a shallow grave, their secret deaths seemed like the ultimate defiling. If I hadn't found them, would anyone have done so? Would they have even been missed? I vaguely recalled the desk I had seen in those tunnels, the names etched there. Someone had killed those girls. Was it that man? It was clear, at least, that Norman had been going back to the old plant. Maybe he was the one who boarded up that locker room, who had been drinking up there in that secret hiding place. So had he killed that guard then? He must have. Maybe that he was found out, or the guard had caught him on patrol. Damn it, Norman, why? After the factory, I thought I might find some solace if I could just get to Norman's store, but all I found were more horrors and more questions. Man, this is rough stuff. Now that I really consider it, that's when I should have seen it coming. Norman, you were dead, and it was damn hard to feel bad about that. It was clear you and Rachel were more than just friends, but obviously whatever had been going on had gone badly, so why did you kill her? Did she want out of whatever you two were getting into? Were you responsible for the other murders and of those horrible things that had gone down in that town? I would find no peace, that much was certain, but this way I didn't have to look you in the eye or sit through some kind of trial and wonder what was going through your head. When I marched through the rain towards home, I desperately clung to the hope that this would end, and I guess in a way it did. But how could I have known how hopeless it all was? I had started to feel as disoriented as when I sleepwalked. Think of it now. Coming through the back door and into the kitchen should have tipped me off that something was horribly wrong. There was no sound of television, radio, even the air was still. But seeing Rachel there, lying ruined and discarded in the basement, that was a horror I could never have imagined. That other man I had found was involved in all this. Somehow I knew it. But it was Norman, that traitorous son of a bitch, who had done the deed. Whatever was going on, he was the one who took Rachel away from me. I hated him for it more than I could possibly express, but that offered no strength, no solace. So, I gotta admit, guys, I'm terrible with mysteries. Rachel was gone now, and I was too, forever. And I'm really struggling to put facts together, but, you know... Oh, alright, we're getting there. As I swung open the door and stepped out into the air, I caught the scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife, just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from head to toe. What would I do now? Who could I turn to? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, before the neighbors knew. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet, and I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather that I should run. Man, so... Wow. Wow. So... This was really good. I really enjoyed it. There was no combat, which really surprised me. But it was very much, you know, a narrative. Home is dedicated to my wife, Nancy. Watch your back. Oh my. It was definitely a narrative, and I still don't know for sure what happened, but it was a really good game. That was a lot of fun. It was really interesting to me, the 2D perspective. It didn't, and that's the thing, games don't need to be pretty to be good, though pretty can help. But it was interesting to see sort of the tale and how it progressed, and I'm curious as to a lot of the scripting behind the story as well. But fantastic text, fantastic writing, really, really good gameplay. It doesn't need to be complicated. But, I mean, shoot, if you guys know what actually happens in the story, let me know. Right there, I don't know what the supposed details are or what actually happened. I do know it's bit different for every player, but I'm wondering what kind of ending did I get and what other ones are out there. Otherwise, though, this was definitely a good play. I'd recommend it. If you guys run into any of the other endings, let me know. I'm curious to see what they are. Otherwise, though, this one's going to be a bit short this time, so we'll be okay. But if you have any questions, concerns, curiosities, doubts, stats, jokes, anecdotes, misquotes, whatever, let me know. Otherwise, I'm signing off and gonna hope I don't run into any nightmare fuel. So, have a fantastic evening. Appreciate you guys. Go kick some butt.